everyone! Good day! This is Carol Jane Yamoway from English 3B and I will be your presenter for today.
So we are going to discuss the Module 7, which is entitled Journalistic Skill, Focus on Broadcast Media.
But before that, I have prepared an activity for you. So it is entitled Guess What? So the mechanics of the game, simply just have to guess what elements of broadcast media are presented in each picture that I'm going to show on the screen. Okay, so are you ready? Let's start. So this is the first picture, the second picture, the third picture, the fourth picture. So our topic for today is all about broadcast media. So what is broadcast media? So broadcast media describes all media that is being broadcast. So it is transmitted as a signal, and in 99% of these cases, this refers to the use of either the television or the radio. So it also involves sending of information containing signals and relevant messages and news to the target audiences using the airwaves as the transmission medium. Okay, so when we say broadcast media, it refers to all the media that is being broadcasted. It is either with the use of the television or the radio. So through the broadcast media, we could be able to disseminate important information and even news and messages to the people using the signal as the transmission medium. So through the broadcast media, we could be able to reach those people who are far away from us. Okay, so we have here the examples of broadcast media. So first, we have the internet media. So I know that you are familiar with this type of media. So it is basically refers to the use of the internet and disseminating news and information to the people. So examples of this includes blogs, websites, and even podcasts. Okay, next we have the online streaming. So online streaming can be considered as a broadcast media because mostly of the streamers use this as a way in spreading news or information to the people as fast as they can. Okay, next example we have television. So I know that you are familiar with this one because it is the most common type of broadcast media. So traditionally, TV stations made their broadcast by sending specific encoded radio signals over the air called the terrestrial television. So individual television stations are usually granted licenses by a government agency to use as a particular section of the radio spectrum. So it is commonly known as a channel through which they send their signals. I know that you are familiar with this most known channel in the Philippines, which is the ABS-CBN and the GMA. Okay, so next example is the radio or the radio station. So radio works by transmitting and receiving electromagnetic waves. So the radio signal is an electronic current moving back and forth very quickly. So a transmitter radiates this field outwards via an antenna. So I know that almost of us have radio. It is because our parents, even our grandparents, are fond of listening to radio. And as you could notice, a radio have its antenna. So it is where the signal works or move back and forth quickly in order to transmit and to receive an information. let's proceed now to the characteristics of broadcast news. So, television and radio news stories must have these three attributes. So, first one, it should be clear, simple, and direct. Second, the writing style or the flow of the script should be conversational. So, the reporter should write the way they talk. Next, each sentence should be brief and contain only one idea. Okay, so the television and the radio news must have these three attributes in order for them to disseminate an information or a news to the people that is based on facts, and it reflects also to its authenticity, and it should have a reliable sources for them to become authentic, and by that way the people would believe and trust their service. Let's proceed to the purpose of broadcast media. So what is the purpose of broadcast media? So it is to inform, to educate, and to entertain people. All in all, the main purpose of the broadcast media is to build a healthy national consciousness, and it is to inspire a positive sense of shared national purpose to create a necessary ethical sensibilities. Okay, next, let's proceed to the difference between the print media and the broadcast media. So what are the difference between the print media and the broadcast media? Is because first, you have less space and time to present news information. Therefore, you must prioritize and summarize the information carefully. So we all know that if we had to compare the print media to the broadcast media, the print media is much more longer compared to the broadcast media. So in broadcast media, you must prioritize the main idea or the main topic only, and you have to summarize the information in order for you to deliver a clear, simple, and direct information to the people. The second one, your listeners cannot reread sentences they did not understand the first time. So they have to understand the information in a broadcast story as they hear it or see it. So as a result, you have to keep your writings simple and clear. And the last, you are writing for the ear. In print news stories, you are writing for the eye. So the story must read well to your eye. On the other hand, the television and the radio news story has the added complexity that it has to sound good. The listener hears the story, so they have to read it well through their ear. Okay, so all in all, our topic discusses about the broadcast media. So again, broadcast media refers to the all types of media that is being broadcasted. It's either through the use of the television or the radio. So it is transmitted as a signal through the airwaves, which serves as the transmission medium. So we all have the four examples or the four types of broadcast media, and these are television, radio, online media, and online streaming. Next, we have also the characteristics of a broadcast news. So first, it must be clear and simple. Writing style should be conversational. So next one, you have to keep your main idea brief, simple, and direct. Okay, next we have the purpose of the broadcast media, and it is to educate, to inform, and to entertain. And lastly, we have the difference between the print media and the broadcast media. So in short, print media is being read through the eye, while the broadcast media it is being understand through the ear. Aside from that, the print media are much more longer when it comes to its content compared to the broadcast media, which is literally about the radio news and the television news. So for evaluation, using your learnings from the topic being discussed, you have to submit a 1-minute recorded audio of yourself reporting a news presentation covering the lesson. So you have to make it clear and simple. Good luck! Let your voice be heard. Okay, that would be all, everyone. Thank you for listening. I hope that you have learned from my discussion for today. Thank you. God bless and keep safe. Bye.